What's up, guys? Hope you're keeping well. Welcome back to another video. I know I've not been posting very much, but before the end of the year, I said to myself I have to get at least one video out to just show my appreciation, show my thanks to you followers, you subscribers, you viewers. And yeah, I do honestly want to say thank you to everyone that does watch this channel and watch the boring stuff that goes on, let's say. So the other purpose of making this video is doing an update on the Civic, because that has been away for, I think it's about 3 weeks now. It's been at JDK, 2 or 3 weeks. And that's having a lot of work, stuff we didn't plan for to happen. But while we diving into the engine and stuff, we're getting a whole lot of work done. So yeah, the first phase one of what was supposed to be going on was just a head refresh because of the lift off smoke I was getting on boost. So I'd boost the car, and then when I let off the accelerator, there'd be nothing. And when I just tap it, it would puff off this whole lot of smoke. So I wasn't sure if it's turbo or if it's actually head related or engine related. So yeah, that's the reason why it's gone in for that. But upon doing all this head refresh, we've come across a whole lot of other issues, which now is, trust me guys, it's escalating and escalating now to me spending a lot of money on this car. Basically, what I paid for the car, I've put more into the car than what I've actually paid for the whole car. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's becoming expensive. The turbo's gone. There's other issues. There's stuff that needs rectifying. It's not just a simple head refresh. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, obviously they've had the car for a couple of weeks now, and I just thought I'd give you an idea of what's going on. So we're doing a full head refresh on the car. I've got a little list, so if I am looking in that direction, it's so I can read my list. So yeah, new valve guides, new valve stem seals. We are also changing the valves themselves because we've got Supertech valves and retainers. Valve springs and retainers, but we don't have Supertech valves. So we're going Supertech valves just for that extra bit of security on the valve train. We are also doing the lost motion assembly. That was kind of worn, so we're just going to replace that while the head's off anyway. Obviously all the other usual stuff like all the gaskets and head gasket, all the other little gaskets around the cams and all that type of stuff, that's all getting replaced. We're also doing the valve cover in blue, so that's been all fully powder coated or painted, I can't remember, but yeah, it's all in blue now. And we're doing a Skunk 2 genuine Skunk 2 washer set, that basically, the little washers that hold the actual rocker cover down or valve cover down. So I've got one of those off Tekiwa just to make it look a bit nicer once we've done all that internal work, you know what I mean. The turbo had, well, when I bought the car, the turbo was fine. There wasn't any fin problems and what, but for some reason, I don't know if it's ingested my filter or what the hell it sucked in, but the fins are all cooked up on the turbo, on the compressor side. So we're having to go with another turbo, which is not cheap. Yeah, so we are going Precision 6262. They rated about 700 to 720 or somewhere there, just so it gives us the option. If we want the more power in the future, we've got that option. So we're gonna do bigger turbo one time. We're doing a turbo smart blow-off valve, because there was a fake tile blow-off valve on there. So any fake parts, any rubbish cheap parts, we're getting rid of. We put in all genuine stuff. And I mean, don't get me wrong guys, people have different budgets. With this car, I don't want to take any shortcuts because I don't want anything to bite me in the backside, you know what I mean? So I'd rather do it properly, spend the money, get proper parts, get it done properly, and then hopefully we can be banging off the VTEC and no problem, you know what I mean. So yeah, the sump as well was removed. We took the sump off. JDK got the sump down. They looked under to make sure everything obviously was forged and okay, because we know that it's pistons, CP pistons and Maxpedian rods, but we also wanted to check the bearings as well. So that's all good. Bearings are fine. There was a couple of other little issues like bolts missing, and the oil pickup had a bit of silicone in it or something. So lucky we did that, because otherwise the next turbo, kaboom. You know what I mean? So lucky we did that. What else have we done on it? I think that's the main stuff for now. It's a lot of the head, the turbo, and then the other, like, how can I say, the other byproduct of all this type of stuff is now the coolant, because anything that's fake or rubbish, I'm taking off. So the radiator was an unbranded 3-core radiator, which is fine. It's been working fine. But I want to put a Mishimoto radiator, Mishimoto fan and shroud, and Tegiwa, silicone pipe work throughout the whole cooling system. Because I think it's got different mismatched names and some stock stuff, some non. So, I just want to make it all uniform and make it look nice. You know what I mean? I'm saying this is all JDK that's going to be doing all this stuff anyway. JDKAUTOWORX. If you haven't seen them, guys, go and check their Instagram, their Facebook. You'll probably see pictures of the car on there if you want to get a clearer idea of what the engine looks like, stripped or whatever. But yeah, they did post a picture of it and all the issues that they found, once they took off bits and pieces from the car. So yeah, that is it for now, guys. I didn't want to make a crazy long video, but equally want to kind of give you guys a clearer picture of what's going on with the car, why it's there, and yeah, by the time it comes back, hopefully it's gonna be super solid and super strong. Right, let us enter the parts room. Oh, trust me, guys, this is where the whole collection of car parts is going on, so we can see what's cooking. But anyway, my main reason of coming up here, guys, is just to give you guys a vague idea of what Black Friday can bring. And not only that, yeah, but at the same time, what the plan is for the future of the car, my vision, blah, 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 yeah. So I don't have all the parts that, obviously, JDK have ordered other stuff like turbo, all that engine stuff. But the stuff I do have here, I'm going to show you guys, yeah. So I'll start off with this. This is our Mishimoto radiator. I'm going to do a review video on this, guys, where I'll unbox it properly and show you all the welds and etc. just for the people that do want to get one of these. But yeah, that's our red. That is our fan and shroud. As I said, I wanted to go fan and shroud because it's a better, efficient way of cooling rather than strapping cable ties through a fan onto a radiator. You know what I mean? I just think that looks cleaner. With all the money we're spending on the car and all the work we're doing, let's just complete it properly by fitting that as well. You know what I mean? All the pipe work, as I mentioned before, this is the Tegiwa stuff. So this is from the rad to the engine, and this is all the stuff around the engine and whatever. So I think there's 7 pipes in there, and obviously there's just those 2 pipes. And to top it all off, I've got a new stay or bracket or whatever you call this in black, so it's nice and stealth to hold our new rad in. On top of that, I'll explain a bit more of this other stuff. So water methanol injection, I did plan on going water methanol injection, but now we're going 62 turbo. We're probably not going to need that, you know what I mean? Because with the 58, I thought I might have to just help it, get to a decent figure of power when I try and shoot for a bigger figure. But we're probably not going to use that, so it is there. I might use it in the future, who knows. For the rocker cover, I'll actually put a picture from JDK of what the rocker cover looks like. And as I said, because we're in that area doing it properly, genuine Skunk 2 stuff from Tegiwa, you can see these are the washer set that will hold that down and whatever. And obviously, to help that look nice, rather than a genuine Honda oil cap, we've got a Skunk 2 oil cap as well. Nice billet. Skunk 2, their stuff is not bad, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, got that to top that off. We've got some Razo pedals. I've had 2 or 3 sets of these stashed away for years, so I need to fit them at some point. So yeah, there's also a Mokel oil cooler, which I do want to fit in the future. I'm not doing any track days and whatever, but it is there, and I do plan on fitting that in the future. Yeah, we also have an AEM wideband there that I do want to get fitted at some point. And I don't know if you remember when I did the boost controller thing, that Go Faster Bits boost controller with that carbon piece. I think I'm going to probably try and get the wideband in there at some point. But yeah, that's that. That's just some spare clamps and whatever. And I've got this for the actual cluster with the twin gauge pods. And I've gone black on black. I struggled to find black on black gauges, so I bought these Durite ones. These are half decent quality, not too expensive, and I kind of like the look of just black and white. You know what I mean? So those are to go on there in the future. Right, and then the main thing, guys, which I've not fully collected, I've collected the rear stuff. I do want to get all the stuff for the front as well. So for the rear, we've actually got the arms, the rear arms, the rear camber kit. It's already got an adjustable camber kit, but it's all non-branded, not very great. I want to put proper stuff, as I mentioned. So we're going to get hard drive stuff on there. We've got some drop links, which are, I think they're heavy duty or something. We've also got an anti-roll bar for the rear, because we don't actually have one on the car at the moment, and I'm not sure if that's because the exhaust is the Skunk 2 Mega Power, which is huge, but I do want to put that on at some point with the actual race, you know what I mean? So yeah, so those are the main things, guys, of what we have covered for now, you know what I mean? Obviously, I might not fit all this stuff on the car, but equally at the same time, I kind of want to give you guys an idea of my vision, because I want to go with like a blue-black theme, because I've not seen many Civics that are blue and black, so that's my theme, with hard race kind of colors and black, you know? So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I thought I'd show you all this stuff. I'm going to do a review on that, so keep an eye out for that short video. It's not going to be a long video of what those things look like unboxed. And yeah, Happy New Year. You know what I mean? Enjoy your New Year. Hope you have a great one. And I'll definitely catch up with you guys once I hear back from JDK and what's cooking with the Civic. But until then, guys, enjoy your New Year, and I'll catch you guys again soon. Cheers. Bye.